But I just want to show you it. Let me know when you're watching. I'm gonna hit my bone quick. Is it up? I don't even know where I am right now. Oh yeah, I'm not even at my base. Fuck. It's just gonna get titanium. Yeah, I swear, because it says it like underneath like the menu and shit. I just figured it would show you the. I am streaming. I just, you know what I mean, like underneath my name or something at the party, my profile or something. I just don't want to game share play, whatever, because I know it's gonna look like shit. Fuck. Where are you looking right now? When you watched the other day, it didn't say that you, like, more. Even if it was quick, usually it flashes and says another person's watching. It didn't do it. Your mic's like tweaking. Oh, alright. So I guess you could, fuck, mute me in party. Fuck, this is always a problem. I forget about this, yeah. Fuck, should we just share play then? Game share? Sure. I mean, I could just load it. It don't matter. God damn it. I'll stop talking. Mute me in party. There'll be a little bit of a delay. This is gonna be chaos. This sucks. I mean, you could even just mute the stream. I kind of want you to hear it. God damn. He muted my party, didn't he? Yeah, he already did. Fuck. Oh, alright. Well, I want to show you this base without fucking having to tour the goddamn map and this goddamn thing. So, you might even be able to see it from here. The map is basically one giant fucking mountain. You can see that big ass thing over there? There's a ship. Fuck it, I'll give you the tour. What happened? What'd you say? What are you saying? You're malfunctioning? How many seconds would you say the delay is? Okay, I thought I was worried it was like a minute. So you should see a giant... It's alright, but you should see a giant ship to my left. That's the ship you were in the beginning, and your life pod comes down there. You should see a life pod symbol. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bank right. It's type far though. Fuck, I could even run this. I just want to show you this big old scary beast. It's type far. I need to check where I am. Research farm. This part of the map used to scare me, man, because it was open. But I know exactly where I am. And I know there's nothing angry and scary. I have one base, actually. I'm going to be passing. It'll be on my right. And I have every creature in the game that you can have an egg for. I have in a alien containment. What's it called? Did I miss it? No, yeah, it's really cool. You don't have my party meter, right? Okay. This is just confusing. It's definitely getting harder for me to see. But this part of the map I pretty much know. There's nothing really bad. But where I built, like, I never looked at an in-game map, like, ever. So I never really, like my sense of perspective is entirely based off of like just playing the game and kind of like knowing what's where. Like I know if I see this beacon over here, I know that's on this side of the map, you know what I mean, that kind of thing. Like I use them entirely to guide me. But I know this leads into a friendly biome, so I'm not too fearful. But there is a place beyond this that's fucking horrifying. I just kind of don't want to talk, and I want to let the base do the speaking. I'm a little excited to show it off. I'm gonna hit. There's like 2 of these biomes. I'm gonna hit this giant mushroom biome. Honestly, let me do this.
Engine powering down.
Ooh, let me just sleep. I'm gonna sleep to get some light. I used to like the day cycle's not really long, so I used to like the moment it was dark, I'd run
Engine powering up.
to the bed, or I just wouldn't go out. So this is a friendly biome pretty much. This giant mushroom thing. But it borders a place I think that's called the Dunes or something. And there's a lot of hostile creatures there. And they're considered like that's a Leviathan class creature. But they're friendly. You'll see a thing that says Seamoth and a thing that says Survey Station in front of me. I need to point my nose. I need to park this sub between the beacon and the Seamoth. That's the direction I need to come in from, or else I'm gonna get attacked by shit.
Ahead flagged. Emergency speed. Warning. Vessel counterfeit. Excessive noise. Ahead standard.
I'm gonna try not to talk. I'm just gonna give you a quick walkthrough. I'm trying not to talk.
Ahead slow. Engine powering down.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, I'm gonna talk now. When I enter the base, what's attached to the ground is kind of wasted, because it was really just supposed to be a quick survey station. It was supposed to literally be that. It was supposed to just be a scanner room that I could just see what the I'll walk in the scanner room. It was just supposed to be one of these hologram rooms so I could see the terrain, if that makes any sense. So I built, you can see where I am, I'm on this shelf, but I continued outwards quite a ways. And this place is honestly not really used, so I kind of just close it off typically. I'll show you what the goal of this base was. Well, that crashed ship you saw off a rip, you crash on the planet, and then you have to get your way out. And I passed it on the way, but the Neptune 1 rocket, is you build it incrementally, and you need to go deeper in the map to get the pieces to build it to get out of there. Yeah, you could swim around if you want. Yes. I don't. If you ever play the game, there's spots on the map I do not want to spoil because it's a fucking experience, and it would be amazing for you to play this blind and not like know anything. You have this is the closest thing. You have something that you could freeze giant creatures with, which is the most OP thing, and then you have this pretty much. You have a force cannon that can blow shit away. Yes, you can interact with the world on foot, but not more so in the water than on foot. The second game does more on land shit, but. This base was really, the function of this base was supposed to just, I was trying to get, no, it's the same map. That's why I'm trying not to spoil it. I was really just trying to build one of these hologram rooms, just see the area, you know? And then I kind of just built out, and then it got longer. At first I had bioreactors, which was a bitch to keep running. And then I eventually phased it out. Like, I used this room here. Like, I was breeding smaller fish, and I had 2 bioreactors. I was powering my base a certain way, and then let's see what that is. And then eventually, I built out towards a heat zone, and I was able to get power from that. So this base is pretty much, I gave up on the aesthetic. My research lab is pretty much symmetrical and pretty looking. This really isn't. One sec. What's it called? So I pretty much just built straight out for food and water, but I just don't, I want you to just see what this is like. There, what is? Oh. That's really it. This thing's been a fucking nuisance. So I tried building over here, and these vertical structures I had to be outside to build, which is really annoying. Truthfully, I don't even need to go at it this way. I wasn't going to go down this way. Yeah. So look at that. That thing would one-shot me. It would grab me and kill me in one hit. In a vehicle, I could survive it. Speaking of which, I had to make another one of these. Entirely, yeah. I'm literally fine. It doesn't make sense. In the vehicles, I'm not. These hallways I can build when I'm inside. Any of like the bigger scanner rooms or their hatches or certain things I have to be outside to build. Which that wasn't the entire base. You'll see. I had to connect it via structures to have power continue, but you'll see. I built this thermal plant, and it's more power than I'll ever need. What happened? Yeah. Yes. I got attacked by this thing called a crab. That pink snake thing you saw in one of those rooms swimming around by one of those almost killed me once, and I was shitting bricks. So down here, this was purely just so I could have a structure that could attach to these. I built these hallways going around. I needed this to get to the base, because I had this vertical structure connecting to a hallway connecting to that room I was just in. You follow? You should be able to see it. But I kind of wanted an observatory going off the fucking side of the map, and the side of the map is directly over here. So what I did was I kind of just used this hallway and continued on, and you'll see. I'm just not gonna talk. I have a tank for food. This entire room is pretty much like a exact clone of another room, but it's everything I need. I have water producing, I have food, I have crafting, med kits, I have a scanner room, and a fucking moon pool all the way out on Crater's Edge. If I go any farther, I'm in the void, technically, and then a certain creature starts spawning. But what I was planning on doing is I actually could show you using this room. I'm in this room right here, and that's the fucking edge of the map. The map is a giant, it goes all the way around, but this is just one side of the map. But when you get to the edge, it's just like this sheer drop-off into nothingness, pretty much. But there's like I could probably use the camera. I want to go to this little nub and build a vertical thing going straight down into the void. And I want to hit like 500 meters down. Because at that point, there's no sunlight. And to do this, I need to be in the void itself. And what happens is, you're not really supposed to do that. So I was going to use this crack here as like a hidey hole. But a hidey hole from this. You'll see. But this is the last bit. This is the whole fucking point. But from here, I just don't know how much farther I'm going to go. But from here, and these 3 hallways is technically in the void itself. And you'll see. The longer I stay out here, the more of them spawn. The whole point is to get out here and build a fucking observation deck into the fucking nothingness and just to look at these things. That's really it. But these are permadeath if I get hit by one of these and I lose my save. So it's kind of like keeping a cigarette in your mouth but not smoking it as a means of like saying I don't smoke. It's like, I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a flex is really what it is. Because these things would end me in one tap. I'd be gone. So if I want to continue down from over there, it's a risk. That's really the whole fucking point. And before this, there's another little baby type of Leviathan over there that was making this whole thing a nuisance. This is pretty much it. But I want to make a lower chamber that then goes out into the ultra... Like, it's only black right now because it's nighttime. I wanted there to be absolutely no light whatsoever. That's literally it. What happened? These things are absolutely fucking enormous. I don't think you I know. Yeah, I've thought that, believe me. But those things are, you kind of don't have perspective on how big they are, but they are fucking huge. And it's kind of the whole point of it. Just to flex. Yes. And I do want to get a scan on one. But the point is, they'll just keep spawning. Like, if you stay out there long enough, there'll be 8 of them. What? Nothing. You get... When this game came out, it was made by a company the year the Sandy Hook shooting took place. So they wanted to make a game that wasn't... the company that made this made another known shooter, and I forget the name of it. But they were known for making a shooter, and it's actually the same universe. The Altera Corporation or whatever is like the same company from like this game. But they wanted to make a game that wasn't revolved around killing and like shoot, you know? And they made this. So when you make a knife, there's like a funny quip that your PDA tells you, and it says something like, uh, something about a knife, or shooting, or killing. I can actually probably find it. God damn, this is old. Yeah, I'll be right.
Weapons were removed from standard survival blueprints following the massacre on Fluxus 5. The knife remains the only exception.
That PDA is like the only, where? There's schools of fish. Oh, it's a rabbit ray. Nah. I just did that for shits and gigs. I have this for food. That's like they're the best food source in the game, pretty much. This is I am so proud of this. It's a little bit of like to have this many food stations and shit. I'm set. I don't really need anything. I could just live here and be gooch the rest of my days. But that's it. I already did, and I just came back to the older save. And you could find these time capsules from other players. They all have different messages. My favorite one so far has been this. In loving memory of Larry the lava lizard. Lava larva. I can't even say that quick. Lava larva. Yeah. It's a single player game, but when you beat the game, you can shoot off it. Oh, you know, yeah. I have the screen up. You'll see it in a sec. This dude wrote and attached a really funny message. Some of them are heartfelt and they're like fucking poetry. Some of these people get really heartfelt, like sentimental. If I don't want, I was gonna show you my pictures, but if these fucking things, it's fucking huge. They're probably it's really the deterrent from going out into the void. There's no way of stopping them. It's that they'll just keep coming. That's the point. But yeah, I already beat the game pretty much. Yeah, a little bored. I've literally put like fucking a day of like hours into this. But I still need resources. I never finished Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah. Oh, if you're still watching, I'll show you that other creature quick. Guess you've been hearing it yell for fucking 30 minutes. A little bored. Definitely am. I'm playing with this shit for days. But it's not as much. It's weird. Every time you make a scanner room, they gives you two little cameras. Oh shit. You can get it to like 800 before you can't really see. No one really ever builds this many fucking scanner rooms, but I have a million of them. And they're just so useful. I love the topographical map that it gives you. No. These things are fucking amazing. If you, they're that's the way I play. Is I always build outposts and bases. Like everywhere I go. But I just want to go down. But I guess I could say that for another day. Play a different game or something. What I do want to do is fucking dig up the stashes in DayZ.